What's up, Dream Media family? This is Zach. Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm standing in this beautiful, recently completed smart home here in Colorado in the primary bedroom. And we just did another video demonstrating how amazing the hem bar alignment is on these automated shades. But in today's video, I would like to bring on Chase Williams, our regional sales manager, to give some pro tips on new construction homes and best practices. We are doing a ton of working with new construction custom home builders here recently, and we've been raising the bar and the level of expectation in this territory and educating everybody on the proper way, the home builders as well as the customers, on the proper best practices for smart home custom integration. Chase is the man, and he is going to give you a few tips and drop a little knowledge. Over to you, Chase.
Thanks for having me on, Zach. So you guys just closed on your home, right? Maybe the house is just being laid out. You're just starting to get bids for wire, right? And your builder asks you, do you want motorized shades or do you want window treatments, right? Well, what does that mean to you? Not much, but what you do need to remember is that you want Lutron 4-conductor wire run to your window locations, whether you utilize them or not. This is your forever home, right? And you want it to be manipulatable and work for you through generations of, you guys know how tech works, right? Not too long ago, we had plasma TVs putting off 200-degree heats, heating up. You know, I didn't have space heaters, I just had plasma TVs. Tech's coming a long way, right? And it's gonna keep changing, and we want you to be ready for that. Why would we want specifically Lutron 4-wire to our shade location? Because it is by far the most flexible. You may be recommended to run speaker wire to shade locations because you can send power over speaker wire for 24-volt shades, right? Or for 12-volt shades, right? Well, that's great, but now you're stuck in wireless communication, and let's say you decide to go double roller in the future, right? Now we don't even have enough wire for power. So run Lutron 4-wire. You may be recommended cat cable RJ45, right? Because there's 8 pins on it. Run Lutron 4-wire. Why? Every major motorized shade provider, whether you want to go Lutron or not. One of our best sellers is a company I hold near and dear to my heart because we don't only work with them for motorized shades, we work with them for movie screens, motorized movie screens, regular movie screens, Screen Innovations, guys. They are killing the screen game, whether it's your shades or your movie screens. And then we got Lutron, the big dog, in the screen market. Then you've got other people like Clara Shades, like the Hunter Douglas shades. Well, because Lutron has kind of laid the law and carved the way, they run their shades on 4-wire, right? So 4-wire is going to help you run Lutron. For Screen Innovation, we can run off of cat cables or Lutron, but if you run cat cables, now you're severely limiting the possibilities for your house in the future because the manufacturers have all kind of, you know, dropped their pride a little bit and worked off that 4-wire, which is 2 wires for power, 2 wires for communication. Okay, and even if you just have one, you can still power a dual roller. You can get 24 volt across an 18-gauge cable if the run's not too far. So we did a dual roller house in Breckenridge recently that Zach came out and broke down with me after we finished it, and that house was actually pre-wired for single shades everywhere, but we ended up splitting, right? So we were able to put wireless communication dongles up into the valance boxes the carpenter made, and then we were able to power 2 unique shades off of one Lutron 4-wire. And again, if you decide to go Screen Innovation, still stunning, economical, very responsive, and a little bit different, right? So when we talk about wireless Lutron shades like they are behind me, you guys have seen me in other videos, and if you hadn't, we use D-cell, Duracell alkaline D-cell batteries specifically because they have a chop draw stunning 3 to 5 year and quickly becoming 6 to 8 year battery life for 2 uses a day, okay? Well, maybe that's not your speed. Maybe you don't want to be wasting batteries. That's when Screen Innovation would come to play. Just like Zach's house, we've got those rechargeable. You've got a little, you plug it into the wall like a wall wart, and then it magnetically sucks it up to the shade, and you charge it like once a year, guys, okay? That is only possible because in our pre-wire, we did not pigeonhole ourselves. We didn't run speaker wire, we didn't run RJ45, we ran Lutron 4.2. Because again, Hunter Douglas, Calera, Screen Innovation, Lutron, whoever you end up going with, they will support Lutron 4-wire communication. So just putting out a PSA on that, okay? It's a little more expensive than running a Cat 5 cable or running like 12.2 or 14.2 speaker wire. It is well worth not having the headaches. Because if you thought it was expensive to upgrade to Lutron wire, you should see what the retrofit prices are on all the wireless modules, right? Because let's say you could have had a centralized system and now you're going wireless, not for looks, but because you didn't wire the house right. Now you've got well, I'm just gonna call like an access point system, right? Which is the mesh network that brings all our Lutron system together. Well, you've got to buy all those. Then you've got to buy a wireless emitter for each one of your motorized shades if you just ran speaker wire. All of a sudden, it was just worth running Lutron 4.2 and paying a couple extra bucks for that wire up front, right? So just a quick little PSA, don't make that mistake. Don't run cat cable, don't run speaker wire. If someone's recommending that you run cat cable because you think you're going one of those ways, just pull a Lutron 4.2 in case. It really, adding one wire to a wire pool is really negligible when it comes to labor because your technician is going to pull both those wires together, right? It's not like he's going to carve 2 new paths all the way up the house, right? He's going to pull both those wires together. So, if you don't know what you're doing, just pre-wire the home. Pull 2 Lutron 2 wires. That way, you don't have to buy the wireless emitters. If you decide to go dual rollers down the line, just like that house I talked about in Breck that Zach and I went to, that was run single Lutron 2 wire, and we were able to split it, but they had to buy wireless dongles, and we ended up in a wireless mesh system for that. So you can save bucks by just getting your house pre-wired right. And we're just talking about shades today, guys, but there are best practices for everything. I don't want to hear that you're pulling Cat 5 in your house still. I don't care what it's for, guys. You got a new construction, reach out today. Speak to our experts. We're not worried about your house working when it's deployed. We are, okay? That's great. I'm worried about your house working on its 6th, 7th iteration, 10, 15 years down the line when you've been a part of our family for a while, okay? So reach out, schedule a free consultation. I'll meet you at the job site, free on-site consultations in Colorado. Reach out, let's make your AV dream a reality today. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, Chase, for giving our audience a run through. Guys, I can't tell you how important it is to consult with my specialists, guys like Chase that care long-term about your system. I love how he said there at the end, it's not just about the day that you move in and how well it works initially. Obviously, that's extremely important to us that everything's flawless, but we're also looking out for your best interest long-term. We've been in business going on 13 years now, and we want to ensure for the next 3 decades, we're early in our career still, that your homes continue to function and have an upgrade path. We want to and do offer the absolute best brands here at Dream Media, and we're going to continue to stay on the forefront of technology, working with new home builders to educate them on the best practices as well as the homeowners directly. If you guys are watching this, now is the time. If you're building a home, now is the time. Even if you're just meeting with architects, if your foundation's just going in. If you're getting into the framing stage, it's getting close to being too late. So the earlier, the better. Reach out today for that consultation. We can sign you into our Dream Media Plus program and create a full-blown, extremely detailed system design. And maybe we can pop up on screen some of those examples of how elaborate we are in covering every single item, every technology feature in the home. Whether that's everything from solar and battery backups through the Wi-Fi and networking infrastructure, all the way through whole house audio, maybe your dedicated home cinema room, as well as things like lighting and shade control and voice control. We want you to have it all. If these are things that you're considering putting in your home, get with us early on so that we can go over best practices, meet with your builder, and get things deployed properly from the beginning. I can't emphasize how important it is. Like Chase said, we see it day in and day out where people call us after the sheetrock's up and we're like, we can definitely help, and we do, but it's gonna be a little bit more extensive and cost a little bit more. So we want to lead with education. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informative and helping you out on your new home construction or retrofit project. If you want to learn more, reach out today and speak with one of my specialists. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you in today's video. If you like it, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below for more. If you're here in Colorado, you know who to call. All right, guys, till next time, this is Zach with Dream Media out here with Chase. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.